Hello everyone, welcome to my first update for my GilMORE Girls Project Pan. So this is a collaboration with one of my dearest friends here on YouTube, Heather from HeatherStylesLife. She is so much fun. Her energy is just so infectious. I love watching her videos. I highly recommend her channel. I will have it linked down below in my description box, of course, so please go and check out her update. So I have 8 products. This is going to be all about the products this time. My intro was a little bit more about the show than the products. I will have my intro linked down below as well in case you missed it and want to check it out. But let's just stick with the products themselves. So the first thing I have here representing 1,000 Yellow Daisies is this eyeliner from Tarte. This is the Goldilocks Clay Pot Amazonian Clay Waterproof eyeliner. As you can tell, this is very yellow. I use this for the base of my eye look today. I just felt like summer. We are experiencing a heat wave here. It's been wonderful. I love crazy high temperatures. I just feel so much happier with such warmth and such sunshine, and I kind of wanted to represent that with my makeup today. That's what I was feeling anyway. Yellow and gold and flowers. So I've used a little bit of this liner, not a whole lot. This definitely does not go with a lot of my daily looks. I wasn't even trying to use it as a base. Every now and then I'd put a little tiny bit in my inner corner for something different, but I really haven't used it that much. I was just hoping to make some progress on it because this is something that I want to phase out and find another pot liner like this, because I really like using liners like this for cut creases, half cut creases. I just find that eyeliners stay so much better on my lid than concealer, which tends to crease, but I'm not purchasing from Tarte, which is why I want to phase these things out. My second product is something with a mirror. This is from Natasha Denona. This is the All Over Glow Face and Body Shimmer Powder in 01 Light. So I've made a little bit more progress with this powder. Not a whole lot. I've definitely been using it a lot, but the progress has gone a little bit slow because I've been concentrating in certain areas. Normally I just sort of swirl my brush around, but I was really focusing on wearing away this corner. So now my next focus is going to be to wear away this corner. So I just have this little bit left on the bottom. It's going to disappear quite quickly. I can tell that just because of how much product is already gone, and it's not a very deep pan either. It's fairly shallow, and I've already worn away a lot of the top layers of it as well. There's this big dip in there. So I know that it's really not going to take me very long, and I kind of don't want to finish it because I love it, but I also want to finish it and kind of prove to myself that it's okay to finish something like this because I can repurchase it later if I want to, which I know I will want to because this is just such a beautiful looking highlight. I am wearing it on my face today. I didn't really build it up to much intensity, just I really wanted that sort of subtle summer sheen, and I actually used it as like a little light brow bone highlight as well. I was just, like I said, feeling very summery. This is just such a good highlighter that looks so natural on my skin. It just doesn't look like I've caked on a lot of powder. Like some highlighters, I love the really shiny metallic finish. I like to be seen from space, but this one is more subtle, and I have been liking that a lot more, and I feel like it kind of ties my everyday looks together a little bit better than some of the other metallic things that I'm so fond of. And especially in the summertime, especially right now in this heat wave, I don't want to be using anything that is going to be too glittery and that's going to just sort of melt all over my face. And when it starts to wear away, it wears away well, so you're not left with like specks of glitter or glitter fallout. Nothing wrong with that. I love my glitter, but you know, sometimes you don't want to look like you've left a rave at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. My Lazy Hazy Crazy Days of Summer product, the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. Just a little bit more progress on this. I haven't been gravitating towards this that much. I know it's in my project. I should be working on it more. I've been using the Kevyn Aucoin bronzer, which I actually ended up hitting pan on. Wasn't intending to hit pan on that, was trying to hit pan on this. Whatever, sometimes things just work out that way. I just like that one because it's the mix of the 3 different shades, the highlighter shade, the blush, and the bronzer, and I like swirling together the blush and the bronzer side. This is still wonderful. I really enjoy this bronzer a lot. I just, like I said, I haven't been gravitating towards it that much, so I don't have that much progress on it. I've been playing around a little bit with the Uemura Gold Liquid Liner. I actually don't have a whole lot of products in here now. It's fairly dry. I can't really get it to do much. I was practicing trying to do the dots because I bought them when a makeup artist did some pretty cool dots on my already existing eyeshadow, and it just looked awesome. However, I don't have the precision or the skill to get it to look right, and I practiced a lot. I just couldn't get the dots to look quite right. So I am going to toss this at this point just because it's dried out so much. It's not performing very well and I don't really have a use for it at this point. So it was fun playing around with it. I learned that this is not something for me. It's not my forte, and that's all right. At least it was a lesson learned. The CoverFX custom enhancer drops in Moonlight I have really not used that much, just a couple of times. Every time I use it, I think this is beautiful, I need to use this more, and then I forget about it. So there's not a lot in here because it's just a tiny little sample size, so I am going to try and remember to use it more. I'm going to sit it right out front, the end of my vanity, and be like, use this every day, because I can mix it with foundation and I can just layer it on as a highlighter. So I'm definitely going to try to use this more because it is a really good product. Another thing I have not used much of, unfortunately, is this loose glitter from Lit Cosmetics. This is Island Girl size 2. Such a beautiful orangey loose glitter, and I have ideas for how I want to use it, but every time I think about it, I just put it off. And I want to do another version of my super glittery eye look that I did a little while ago that was blue with like all the glitter in the inner corner. It was just so much fun. And I just want to do it with that orangey glitter because it's just speaking to me. I just want to have a pile of orange glitter on the inner corner of my eye right against my nose. It's gonna look crazy, but that's the fun. That's the thing with glitter, is that I don't think it has to look, you know, professional by any means. I think it can just be fun. I just think you can just have so much fun with glitter. There doesn't have to be any rules or like restrictions or regulations. It's glitter. Come on. The Becca under eye corrector. So I have a little bit of progress with this. I haven't been using this one that much because I've been using the liquid pink corrector from Urban Decay instead. I just haven't really been doing a lot of heavier foundation looks. This is definitely a corrector I like to use with a heavier foundation as opposed to a very light coverage, which is just what I've been gravitating towards more on a daily basis. So I have a little bit left of this. This will be gone by next month though, for sure. And the final thing, which I've actually used quite a bit of, is the Marc Jacobs lip gloss in Pretty Thing. This is just a mini, but you can see very clearly how much progress I've made with this lip gloss. This is also what's on my lips today. Just this beautiful pale pink gloss, and I love this lip gloss formula, as I've said many, many times, because it's not sticky or tacky. My hair doesn't get stuck in it. It just feels good. It doesn't make my lips stick together. It doesn't make me feel like my lips are really dry and I have to reapply constantly. It's just a very good gloss. And this particular shade, Pretty Thing, is just such a good neutral color that just goes with everything. It does not matter if I have the most dramatic eye look in the world or the most neutral, natural, everyday eye look. You can imagine that. This just pairs with everything and it looks like it belongs. It doesn't just look like you slapped on whatever was closest to you. It looks intentional, which is something I really like because sometimes with some neutral lip glosses, the undertones can be a little off, so it looks incorrect. This one I just feel like looks correct all the time, and I love it so much. This is definitely something I see myself purchasing the full size of because it works so well. All right, so that is everything for my update. I think I've done pretty well. I have some pretty decent progress, all things considered. I've been the world's worst project panner recently just because I've been doing so many other things, but I am gonna try to at least finish a couple of products. I definitely think that I can finish the lip gloss, the Natasha Denona highlighter, and the Becca under eye corrector. And I won't finish the Tarte or the butter bronzer and not the glitter either, but I will also try to finish the CoverFX enhancer drops because it's just tiny. So with one product down, I definitely think I can finish more than half of what I started with, but never ever think that a project pan or a pan that palette or whatever you're working on is unsuccessful if you don't finish everything. There's a lot to learn along the way and a lot of lessons and stuff you can take forward and apply to other situations in your life, not just makeup, but other things as well. I think panning can teach you a lot of things if you're open to it, and that's why I really like panning. Although I really do think my panning journey is starting to like slow down a little bit because I'm not learning new lessons at this point, except for with the occasional product that I'm working on that I hadn't tried before, like with the Uemura liner. I hadn't tried to pan something like that before, and now I've learned a lesson that I know to avoid things like that because they are just not for me. So anyway, that is everything for me. Thank you so much for watching. Do not forget to check out Heather's channel, link down below, and let me know if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, and I will do my best to get back to you as soon as I possibly can. I hope you have a wonderful day wherever you are, and I hope we get a chance to chat soon. Bye for now.